Hi, Rami.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome to
Much Ado About Some Shit,
where every week Rami tries to talk me into watching garbage television by walking me through some amount of a garbage show. What are we doing, Rami?
We are doing season 2 of Perfect Match.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did not do season 1.
No, we did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck season 1.
Yeah. Production schedule. We're doing current thing.
We are doing current things.
So.
We planned this season, guys.
Whoa. So, we did cover something that was similar. Love Island.
In it.
In it.
In it.
Do you remember anything about
No,
that?
I hated it.
Okay.
It brought me distress.
Did you hate it because of the show, or did you hate it because I would slip into my shitty British accent
We have
and say
British
in it?
listeners.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Florence.
Why would you do that to them?
Because I'm rude. I'm sorry. That's why you hated it. You hated my British accent.
That might have been part of it.
That's
it
very
may have
fair.
been a contributing factor, but I don't think it was the sole reason for my hatred.
Yeah. It's fun.
Long pause.
Love Island is fun to watch, but it's not fun to, like, relay.
It's tough to cover.
Because there's so many different, there's people coming in and out constantly.
It's got a lot of moving parts. I know some people who have consumed the show just by the recap episodes
Fair.
because it's a lot.
Yeah. Literally, I'm condensing this a little bit because
Fair.
there's people who are there for like a day or two, or not even a full day. So it doesn't make sense to me to mention.
They don't get airtime with
Yeah,
us.
sorry.
Sorry.
So it's a little like Love Island. However, it's people from all over the Netflix verse.
Okay.
So it's people like Dom, who was on The Mole. It's been a long time since we've covered The Mole.
Yeah, but I believe you.
Yeah, there's Tolu, who was on The Trust.
Okay.
Very similar to The Traitors. Then there's people from Too Hot to Handle. There's people from a show called Surviving Paradise.
Okay.
I don't know that show. It's got people from Love is Blind, too.
Okay.
And The Ultimatum.
Romance shows. I take it
Some
didn't
of 'em.
work out.
Yeah, no.
They're on another dating show.
Yeah.
Womp.
Yeah. So, they're just thrown into the house. They match up with people at the end of the night. The cool thing about Love Island is that it was all live.
Okay.
So, people do these compatibility challenges or these stupid, like, sexy challenges. And then at the end of the week, the public picks their top couple.
Okay.
And the, like, bottom couple goes home.
Gotcha.
This show is different
Okay.
in that instead of couples going home, it's just people go home.
Okay.
So, for instance, we go in and there are 5 men and there are 5 women. A couple who are matched up win a date, and they also get to go to the boardroom.
Okay.
So the boardroom, they go in, there's like a table. It's like one of those fancy like gaming tables where it's a screen.
Okay. Nice.
And there's all the current matched couples, and then there's 4 new women or new men.
Okay.
And also from different Netflix shows. And they can be like, oh, John and Sarah are together, but John is more into redheads, and this is a redhead. So let's send John on a date with this redhead and see if they're compatible.
Okay.
And then, so John and the redhead go on a date,
Okay.
and then they bring the redhead back to the house. So the couple that wins does this for 2 people. So they send 2 people on dates.
Okay.
So then 2 new people come in, so then there's 12 people.
Okay.
So there's
we're getting in the weeds now. Okay.
I know, it's really weird and hard to explain.
Okay, let's just get into it then.
Okay.
It's a growing cast of characters with a lot of moving parts.
Yes.
Okay.
And people leave.
Okay.
Like, if you're not matched up by the end of the night, every fucking night,
Oh, God.
or like every other night,
Yeah.
you go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Dear God.
we're gonna focus on these people.
Okay. So, real quick, we have a visual here
For
with
audio
all
listeners.
of the people.
Just so you know.
Yes. And audio listeners, you can still see any images that we reference on our Instagram at Much Ado Some Shit. It is not crucial to the plot for the podcast. This is just a visual aid for me so that I can remember these faces and names. If I don't have a face, I don't remember a name. So we have Dom, Elise.
Elise.
Okay. Alara.
Alara.
Kaz. Jessica. Tolu.
Tolu.
Harry. Micah.
Micah.
Steven.
Steven.
Oh, I was tripped up by an easy one. Steven.
Steven.
Steven and Chris. Man, I did so good on the hard names.
Yeah, you did.
And I get to fucking Steven.
I would also like to point out, so I watched these episodes twice. I scrubbed back the very first like 20 seconds 5 to 6 times in addition to my 2 watches to figure out how you win this show. Because they don't tell us.
Oh, Jesus.
And granted, this is the 2nd season, so like most people will have already seen it
Uh-huh.
and know the format.
We don't know, bitches.
But I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had to Google it.
Okay.
And it's a vote.
Oh.
Not from the audience. From
the...
the other people in the fucking house.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into some of the dynamics here.
Part 1, baby.
Yeah. So Harry was not on the first season of Perfect Match
Okay.
because he had 3 exes that were on the season.
Jesus Christ, Harry.
Harry was on Too Hot to Handle and lost them a ton of money because he kept kissing and fucking Francesca.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
God damn it, Harry.
He has
No
he has
focus.
a gym membership now.
Okay.
And he's got the face enough so that it doesn't look like a little boy's face if he doesn't shave for a little bit. Yeah, he was not.
He was a hot mess.
He was a hot mess. And he's ripped now.
Good for him. Gotta get that energy out some other way, apparently.
One of Harry's exes that was on season 1 won the whole season with Dom,
Oh.
but her name was Georgia. Georgia cheated on Dom with Harry after the show.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Harry. You were a problem.
Yeah.
Poor Dom.
Yeah.
So Dom's back for season 2. Maybe this time.
So, Harry immediately matches with Elise.
Okay.
So they're matched. Did I talk about how there's no like ceremony for the match?
Nope. You
Yeah.
just, hey, you. Okay.
So it's really difficult to me to keep track of who's matched with who.
Yeah.
And
And it's
usu-
not official.
Yeah. And the first time someone talks on screen in an episode, they'll be like, Tolu matched with blah. But that is hard to keep track of.
Valid.
So, Kaz and Micah end up being the first to win a date.
Okay.
And they set Harry up on a date with Jessica to test him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
So, Elise is not Harry's type.
Okay.
And he's matched with Elise, and Jessica is Harry's type.
Okay.
So they're gonna test him to see if he can stay loyal to Elise.
Okay. When you're talking like type, I usually expect there to be like a vast difference between people. Elise and Jessica look very similar to me. I mean, yeah, Elise is blonder, but
Uh-huh.
mm,
Jessica
like-
has dark hair and a money piece.
a money piece.
A money piece is a type of hair color where usually you have a middle part and then the two strands just on either side are lighter.
Okay. Yeah, no, they both have similar noses and lips and eyebrows. So does Micah.
Yep.
But Micah's face is shaped differently. Jessica and Elise's faces look shaped pretty much the
Similarly.
same.
Yeah.
I don't understand what his type is. Anyway.
I don't know. So Harry comes back to the house with Jessica after their date. And so now it's time for the boys to match up with a girl.
Okay.
Like that's how it works. Which I did not understand until like episode 5 when Nick was like, "Guys, you better work some magic. Be bold." So
Okay.
that you get chosen by the girls.
Okay.
And Elise is kind of mad at Harry once he comes home because he pretty much like steers clear of Elise and like doesn't really talk to her.
Yeah, Elise, Harry has something of a reputation.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to fix him.
Now, he is very like, I've changed, I'm dating to marry, but you know.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words, bud.
Exactly. So, Harry matches with Jessica that night.
Shock.
Yeah. Because of that, Elise decides to match up with Chris as a friendship couple.
All right.
After Chris matches with Elise, he sits down his prior match and then this other girl in the house and is like, "Hey, just so you know, like I matched up with Elise. It's just kind of a friendship thing but like maybe it could go somewhere, so I'm sorry." And the other girl is like, "Okay, why the fuck am I here? I wasn't matched with you."
Like, wait, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Do you think I was making eyes?
Well, so she's like, "Why am I here?" And Chris is like, "Well, I just wanted to let you know because you were the other person in the house that I would be interested in." It's weird. It's weird and awkward. Chris does and says some really weird things.
Trying to be bold, I bet. But
Yeah.
It's
Something like that.
something.
Yeah. So Steven is sent on a date with Alara, and he is like immediately going googly eyes for her.
Oh. Smitten.
But once she gets into the house, she like makes a beeline for Toulou's match, Dom. She's like, "Oh, he's hot." Like,
Oh no, he's
hot. Yeah, it's very that. Steven then shoots his shot and matches with Alara.
All right.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Dom, who is matched with Toulou, wanted to match up with Alara. Toulou and Dom win a compatibility challenge,
Okay.
so they get to go on a date.
Nice.
And at the end of the date, they are talking about the boardroom. Toulou is like, "You know, Elise is my girl. She's in a friendship match with Chris right now, so I want to send her on a date. Like, do you have anybody that you think?" And Dom is like, "You know, I just really want to be upfront, and I think if we go in the boardroom, and if you see any guys that you think you might match with, you should go for it."
Ooh.
Yeah.
I understand he's trying to be kind. That's still, well, look, rejection sucks.
Yeah.
That's just, and he's trying to be kind about it. I don't know how I would handle it. Awkward as fuck, probably. Like,
Yeah. Toulou just kind of shuts down a little bit.
yeah, rejection hurts.
Yeah. And she's just like disappointed because she thought they had a good connection. She thought like they matched the prior night, the night prior to this date.
Oh,
So she's like, "Yeah, he's still into me."
yeah.
So to hear that, she's just like, "Oh,
Damn.
what?"
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is rejection the show.
Pretty much.
Swappy.
Yeah. Sloppy swappy.
What's Kaz doing?
It happens every time. There's just always one, like, pretty unproblematic couple that are matched up for a long time.
Okay.
And that's Kaz and Micah.
All right.
They were matched throughout this whole thing. Now, Elise is pissed at Micah for sending Harry on a date. Yeah.
I mean, Harry's got a wandering eye.
Yeah.
It won't be long till his attention is taken away from Jessica.
We'll see. Truly. I
have no faith.
Mm-hmm.
Prove me wrong, Harry.
Do it, bitch.
Do it. I dare you.
Yeah, that's like the only beef, really, with like Kaz and Micah. Kaz and Micah do at one point, at one of the nights where there's more men than there are women, a lot of people pull Micah for a chat because they're trying to stay in the house.
Yep.
And they're just like shooting the shot.
Yep. But Kaz has a jaw that can cut through glass.
Uh-huh.
So good luck, fellas.
Yeah. I think Kaz has a conversation with Elise at one point and is like, I think you're really pretty. If Micah wasn't here, I would probably go for you. But
Micah is here. So.
And that's like Kaz doesn't talk to any of the other women, basically. Yeah.
Damn, she got herself a loyal man.
It seems like it. They do
this is a show.
Yeah, and they make allusions to him having a wandering eye as well. So we'll see. But there's... so the night that Micah gets pulled by a bunch of guys, so Micah gets pulled and then talks to Kaz and is like, no, I was just, talking to these guys. They all asked to talk to me, but like, you are the one I want to match with. And Kaz is like, great. I would love to match with you.
Neat.
Yeah. Kaz is fairly unproblematic at this point.
Damn.
Yeah.
Go Kaz.
Yeah.
Because he's a level of pretty that I would be intimidated by.
Fair. Yeah.
Just like, I'm more attracted to Dom because he's got that big old friendly smile. So that's less intimidating.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kaz over here looking like a male model. I'm just like, I'm nervous. You're attractive. Hi.
That's fair. Do I need to like put something over his
Just
face, like a sticky
note
note
with a smiley face?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yes. So Toulouse sends herself on a date with a guy we don't see again.
Okay.
And they send Elise on a date with Justin.
Okay.
They hit it off. They do really well together.
Nice.
And end up matching.
Okay.
This is like the main drama of these first 5 episodes.
Okay.
Is this one night where there is more men than there are women. So the women get to pick who they match with.
Nice.
2 guys are in danger of going home. And they're all going crazy and doing the most. This is the night where Micah gets pulled a lot.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, well, maybe I could move in on Micah.
No.
A lot
Whoever you are, you're not as pretty as Kaz.
A lot of them talk to Elise as well. Chris, since he is not matched with Elise, is doing the fucking most. They play a game of truth or dare.
Okay.
And to Lou, earlier in the episode, it had come out that Chris had been a male entertainer.
Get it, son.
It's been like 7-8 years since he's done that.
Since he had his Magic Mike moment.
Yes. Axel Stone.
Oh.
Yes. So that had been revealed. So Toulouse says, Chris, I dare you to give a lap dance to the girl you fancy the most. And Chris looks at Toulouse and says, okay, get over there. Go sit down. Yeah. He's going for it.
Hey.
He's being bold.
Get it. She's very pretty.
Yes.
And she's no longer matched with Dom. So.
Yep. He gives her a lap dance. They sit back down at the table, and Toulouse is like, I'm hot, but I'm not bothered. It's very cute.
I like her.
I love Toulouse. I really would love to watch whatever show she was on because she says she was like the main character.
Okay.
And she's just she's got a lot of energy, is very positive, and she is really adamant about being here to find her perfect match.
Good for
So,
him.
so they sit down, and it's Chris's turn to ask somebody truth or dare.
Okay.
Chris says, okay, you dared me, so I have to dare you. Talou, I dare you to sit on my lap and kiss me. Yeah. He's laying it on thick.
Wow. All right.
Because he's also trying to stay in the house.
Yep. He wants to stay in the show.
Yep.
But also, pretty girl.
Yeah. Talou's fucking hot.
Yeah.
This picture
God.
does not do her justice.
I mean, even still, she's hot as hell.
Yeah, she very much is. I had a really hard time finding pictures of Talou and Alara. Jessica as well were just difficult, but anyway. So Talou and Chris end up matching for the
Okay.
evening.
All right. Hey, he put in the work.
Yep. Dom, not being matched with Talou anymore, tries to steal Alara from Steven. And Alara is like, yeah, I like you, I'm interested in you, but let me talk to Steven. Steven and Alara talk, and Steven asks Alara to be his match. And she says yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Dom.
So, Dom's going home.
Aww.
Yeah.
Poor boy. Maybe it's time to date outside the reality TV pool.
Maybe just a little. So, before Dom leaves the house,
Uh-huh.
he throws a barb at Harry. Harry and Dom are best friends. I don't know how, but they're best friends. Dom keeps going up this whole evening, keeps going up to Harry and being like, fuck, she's matched. What do I do? Maybe, this girl. And Harry's like, go for it. Like, put the Dom on him. It's ridiculous. But every time Harry is just like gassing Dom up and being like, you're fine. Your time here isn't over. Like, keep trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand that friendship,
Me fucking neither.
but good for them, I guess.
What-
They've decided to be bigger than Harry cheating with Dom's partner,
Right.
and yeah.
At one point in in these episodes, Harry says, Dom's a great guy. I like him. He deserves he deserves to find his perfect match and for that person not to cheat on him with me.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's that dude thing where sometimes they just fucking duke it out and then everything's cool.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even begin to understand that. Good for them, whatever.
Right. So before Dom leaves, they're talking and Harry is like, everybody here just wants to find their perfect match. Like, if you just stick to that, like, it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Dom says, if everyone is so genuine, why are you here?
Oh.
And he says that, and then he starts talking again. And Jessica is
Like-
right there. Like it didn't happen.
Uh-huh.
Jessica and Steven are right there. And Jessica is like, whoa, what did you say? And Dom is like, no, like this. And Jessica is like, oh, you're not going to glaze over that. What did you just say?
Oh, she's shining a light on it.
Uh-huh.
Ruthless.
Steven is like, oh, that was like a headshot.
Yeah.
And Dom is like, no, it wasn't. You weren't catching strays.
Dom, that was brutal, man.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but also that was brutal.
Right? It was a lot.
Ooh, I'm uncomfy.
Yeah.
Did Harry react, or was it just Jessica and Steven?
Harry was like, what? Excuse me? What did you just say? And Dom just kind of like brushes it off.
Yeah, I feel like that was an inside thought that escaped.
Something like it was a yikes.
Yep. Oof.
Yeah. So because Harry, has this reputation, when Jessica came in the house, a lot of the girls, both for Elise and also for Jessica, were like, hey, He's got a reputation. Like, be careful. Guard your heart.
Yep.
Just be careful.
Yeah, go in knowing.
Yeah. And Jessica was like, I'm going to get to know him, see how he treats me. Like, especially, Jessica has a daughter.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You have to be so careful.
Jessica was on Love is Blind.
Okay.
By
So
the
maybe not so careful as a person.
Yeah. But she knows she needs to be
Yeah.
careful and like not bring just anybody around.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's dating in these atypical ways,
Yes.
but she's not bringing the dudes home to her kid right away. So
Exactly.
that's important, I think.
Yeah. Also, I know it's TV, so like none of it's real.
Yeah, it's all fake.
But the premise of both of the shows she has been on is to find her person.
Yeah.
So at least she's got that going for her.
Yep.
Okay, so Dom leaves. Jessica and Harry have a chat because she's frustrated. She's like, you know, all of these girls said something to me about you, and it's just really frustrating and off-putting to me that your best friend said something. And Harry is like, you need to not listen to it, like listen to me, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I know, but it's your best friend, and it's hard for me to shake it off. Like, it's gotten to a point where it's gotten a little difficult to do that.
Yeah.
So Harry shuts down and walks away. He's filmed in their room crying and saying that he is done.
Okay. Well, Harry, you kind of made your bed, dude.
Yeah, like,
I get it.
it's choices.
It's not fun to have a bad reputation, but you did build it for yourself through the
Yeah.
actions that you took and the decisions that you made.
Yeah,
So
they're choices.
Yeah.
Not
and
mistakes.
Yep. The only mistake is getting caught. It's like you made decisions and decisions have consequences and
Wild.
yep. There you go.
Yep.
Gonna take you a while and a lot of more careful action to overcome that reputation.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a challenge, my guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's like where we leave episode 5.
Okay. So Harry is done. He and Jessica have ostensibly unmatched.
We don't get a definite
Okay.
so far. I mean,
Okay.
they are matched for this evening, but
But okay. So who are our final couples?
so our final couples are Elise and Justin, Alara and Steven, Kaz and Micah, Jessica and Harry, Talou and Chris.
Okay. And Dom went home.
And Dom went home.
Tragic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's the first half of Perfect Match.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It's a wild. The challenges are weird and fun.
Okay.
There's one where they're blindfolded and like they're given headphones so they cannot hear or see whoever they're kissing.
I have feelings about that.
Yeah.
Oh, my little ace heart doesn't like that.
They have to rate their kiss with people on a 1 to 10 scale.
You know, not everybody likes kissing. Even people who like sex, sometimes, like, I have a friend who will go unnamed. They're not ace, but they don't like kissing. It's squishy and they don't like it. They don't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
I also find it squishy and just like a thing you do doesn't do anything for me.
Some people like the squish.
I don't like the squish.
I get it.
Too squishy.
Oh, there is a contestant during this challenge who is not pictured because she doesn't stay long, who pretty much refuses to,
Do that.
yeah. She'll
Yeah.
just like, the guys will like come in and she just like turns her head and like,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
She's not winning a fucking date.
No, but that's
But-
nasty. Yeah, I'd peace out too.
Yeah. There's also a truth bomb challenge where a statement will be said and each couple has to guess who that is about.
Okay.
And the couples that get the question correct, who guess the right person, get a bomb, and they go and they put it on another couple's totem pole.
Okay.
And once somebody reaches like a certain amount of bombs, they're out of the game.
Oh,
Not completely, but they're
Oh,
out of
okay.
the challenge.
sure.
So some of these questions are things like, who likes to sniff panties?
Whoa.
One of them was who was Axel Stone? One of them is like, what girl likes pointy noses?
That's so specific. Okay.
Another is who had a cage in their house to put women in.
Call the police. I need a police.
Steven says that it was a dog cage for his dog and that girls would just crawl into it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They're just like this silly shit.
Uh-huh.
One of them was who found out that their partner of 2 years got married.
Uh.
And it was Talou.
Oh, Toulouse.
Yeah. Her
Damn.
her boyfriend's wife called her on Thanksgiving.
Why?
Yeah. To be like, hey, you're a cheating whore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. I'm unpacking. So the guy got married to someone else while they were together.
Yes.
I'm assuming she did not know.
Correct.
Okay. Then damn, wifey, don't come after her.
For real.
You got a common enemy here.
Stop being mad at the women.
Right.
Start being mad
Yeah.
at the men.
She didn't know fucking either.
Yeah.
Goddamn, team up and
Join
destroy
forces.
him.
It's
Lou.
it's a wild series, and
Damn.
I don't know. I do find it fun. I like the kind of Love Island vibe to it. Both love and hate that it's people that we know in a sense. But really my biggest pet peeve with it is just that we don't do a matching ceremony.
So it's harder to keep track of what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it could make for some last minute drama.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
Eh. All right then.
Yeah.
Part 1 of this bullshit. Well, have one more part to wrap up. The Perfect Match Season 2.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be upsetting.
Probably.
In the meantime, while we wait for those episodes to come out and cover other things in the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram or YouTube or Patreon. All of it is at Much Ado Some Shit.
Uh-huh.
Big shout out to our patrons,
Emma, Florence, and Meg.
Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone for listening, and we will see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.